Title: Lina and the Secret Sparkle. A tale from a world where magic is forbidden. Chapter 1. The Quiet Land. Long ago, the land of Greydale was filled with wonder. The rivers glowed at night, and trees whispered stories to anyone who listened. Children played with floating bubbles that never popped, and birds sang songs in many voices at once. But then something changed. A great storm came one summer. The sky turned black. Winds knocked over houses. Lightning cracked the hills. Crops died. People were afraid. The king, King Haldor, blamed magic. Magic brings danger, he said. Magic causes storms and sorrow. From this day forward, magic is forbidden. People cried, but they obeyed. Magic books were locked away. Wands were broken. Talking trees fell silent. The rivers stopped glowing. Years passed. No one dared use magic knot, even to light a candle or mend a broken toy. The king's guards, called the Iron Cloaks, searched the land for anyone who broke the rule. Chapter 2. The Girl with Sparkling Hands. In a small village called Willamere lived a girl named Lina. She was 10 years old. She had big, curious eyes and a smile like sunlight. But Lina had a secret. When she felt joy, real joy, her fingers sparkled. Soft golden lights danced on her skin like tiny stars. When she cried, little flowers bloomed where her tears fell. Lina didn't tell anyone, not even her best friend Tom, who lived down the road and brought her berry bread every week. One day, while walking by the river, Lina heard a soft chirp. A small bird with blue feathers lay in the grass. Its wing was twisted. It couldn't fly. "Oh no," Lina whispered. "Poor thing." She picked it up carefully and held it close. Her hands began to glow. A gentle golden light wrapped around the bird. In moments, its wings straightened. The bird fluttered its wings and chirped happily. Then it flew into the sky. Lina smiled until she heard a gasp behind her. It was Tom. Chapter 3. The Secret is Out. Tom looked shocked. "You did magic," he whispered. "You could get taken away." Lina's smile faded. "I didn't mean to," she said. "I just wanted to help." Tom didn't speak for a moment. Then he said softly, "You healed it. You didn't hurt anyone." They sat by the river in silence. Tom looked at his hands. "My grandma used to say the world was full of magic. She said it was part of nature, like wind or fire." "Do you think the king was wrong?" Lina asked. Tom nodded slowly. "I don't know, but I think your magic is kind." Chapter 4. The Plan. That night, Tom went home and told his grandmother, Nana May, what he had seen. She listened with a soft smile. Her eyes were wrinkled but wise. "Lina is special," she said, "and brave. Maybe it's time people remember what magic truly is." So they came up with a plan. The next morning, Tom and Lina walked to the town square. It was quiet. The fountain was dry. The trees were bare. Lina knelt beside a small patch of soil. She pressed her fingers into the earth and closed her eyes. Her hands glowed. A single blue flower grew, taller than her knees, with petals like glass and a warm light in its center. Then they waited. Chapter 5. The Sparkle Grows. Villagers came out of their homes. They pointed at the glowing flower. Some were scared. Others were curious. "It's magic," someone whispered. "But it's so beautiful," said another. Even the Iron Cloak stopped and stared. Then, the king himself arrived. King Haldor wore a long, dark cloak. His crown was heavy with gems. He walked slowly to the flower and touched one glowing petal. For a long moment, he said nothing. Then he whispered, "It feels peaceful." He turned to the crowd. "All these years," he said, "I feared magic. But this is not a thing to fear. This is a gift." Chapter 6. The Return of Wonder. That day, the king made a new rule. Magic is allowed once more, but only if it is used with kindness. The people cheered. Lina laughed, and sparkles danced from her hands into the air like fireflies. The rivers began to glow again. Trees whispered stories in the wind. The stars sang softly at night. Children learned small magic how to make flowers bloom, how to light a candle with a smile, how to listen to the trees. And in the middle of the town square, the glowing flower stayed, bright and tall, reminding everyone of a brave girl who used her gift to bring light back to the world.